In this video, I'll be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to sew this vintage cam collar shirts. So I've posted the video of how I cut it on this channel, and right now we are going right into the sewing. As you can see, I've notched the back flap or the back yoke. So right now we go ahead to fold it, and then we insert our hemming gum. First we insert it like this, and then kindly iron through the edges. And then after that is done, we'll go ahead to place it on our shirt. So guys, if you're new to this channel, I would like you to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and be part of this family. We equally have a WhatsApp group where you can belong to. So check the link, check the description, you will see it there. So right now, I'll go ahead to place this half hemming gum on the edges of the back part, sprinkle some water, and then we iron it out. So this is the basic dressing before you start sewing a vintage cam collar shirt. So this has been done. We'll go over to the sleeves, and then we create, there was a notch actually by the side, we follow the notch and then create a line. Please, if you've not watched the video on how I cut these vintage shirts, please try and check the channel for it. It's right here in this channel, the cutting of the vintage collar shirts, and every other or many other videos that you need to watch. So right here, I'm going to just be placing hemming gum into the edges of the shirt sleeve. Sprinkle some water again, and then iron it. So this is basically what I'll also do at the back, at the second part, and then we'll go ahead to our sewing machine and start stitching our shirt immediately. So right now we stitch the sleeve, and we'll do the same thing to the second part. So after that is done, we go ahead to stitch our shirts together, the front parts and the back parts. But first we sew the back yoke. We stitch the back yoke. So as you are sewing this clothes, remember that it's a vintage shirt, and vintage shirts usually dance a lot when you are sewing it. It's kind of slippery, so you have to be very careful with your sewing lines and make sure you don't sew anything without proper arrangement. So now we'll place the front. We'll place the front, the wrong sides facing each other. Then I pick out the back yoke and flip it like this. If you don't understand, you can actually play back the video to understand how I flipped it. And then we'll place it into the sewing machine. Make sure the three of them are starting at the same spot. That's the three different materials there. which is the back yoke, the front part, and the back pattern. So you stitch it at a 1/2 inch all round. Then after that is done, we'll also go ahead to do the same thing for the second part of the shirt. So as you can see, one side have been joined. Remain the second part. So we'll go ahead, place the back, the wrong sides facing each other, and also flip the shirt also this way. Just as I told you, you have to take your time to arrange a vintage shirt. Vintage shirts are usually very slippery, and you have to make sure you arrange them well to avoid losing. So you go ahead and stitch them together. So guys, if you've not subscribed to my channel, guys, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe, become a part of this family. You know this is the best fashion tutorials, and I only bring you sweet and easy to understand tutorials. So guys, click on the subscribe button and become part of this family. So right now, we top stitch at the yoke part. Just top stitch all around the shirt, all around the neck, to keep the two parts together. Just like this. So that's it. And next, we'll go ahead to be joining our sleeves. We'll stitch our sleeves this way. First, you have to measure it. Measure the sleeves and know whether it's exactly the same size with your armhole. So as you can see, I've measured this one, and it's a bit bigger, which is how I want it. So right now, I'll go ahead to stitch it. I'll be sharing the allowance actually of the excess, though I'm still going to drag the down part to make it fit in perfectly. I'll drag the down part without dragging the top part. It's actually perfectly fine for you to drag the body of the clothes. That's the body of the fabric, not the sleeve. It's perfect for you to drag the body of the fabric while you're sewing your sleeves, because the cycle of the sleeve sometimes shows some prints if you drag the sleeve. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It shows some prints on the armpit when you drag the sleeve, but when you drag the shirt itself, it doesn't show any prints. So most times I prefer cutting my sleeves a little bit bigger and then drag it into the shirt to fit. By so doing, you avoid all those prints that come at the armpits side. So I'll go ahead to stitch the second part of the sleeve, but this time off the camera. So right now I'll be coupling the sides of the shirt. So the bicep is 14 inches. So go ahead to stitch it. So I'll be weaving the shirt after I'm done with the sewing. So we stitch the sides like this. You remember I gave 1 inch allowance when I was cutting the shirt. So I'll stop here because it has a slit. And equally go ahead to stitch the second part of the shirt. Just like this. Bicep 7 inches. Then we'll sew straight down. So guys, I would like you to click on the link right here on your screen to go straight to the sewing of the cam collar itself, which involves the cutting of the collar and the sewing proper, which is the final part of this series.